Om Shanti. All of you can hear me? I'm audible? Lovely. So let's start the session. Three times Om and Shanti. Keep your back neck straight, aligned, relax. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale for the Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Tap your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Now, in previous session, we talked about the Mitahara and Mitahara, the moderate diet, how to eat and when to eat, what to eat, and how to cook, and food according to the like individual, like according to the dosha, food according to the personality. So we're gonna discuss everything. Now I talked about it that one should eat with conscious, chew the food as much as it becomes liquid, keeping in your mouth, and you should be chew properly. If you chew the food properly, it start absorbing from your mouth, and then it's easily digest by your stomach. So this is the one thing. Sitting on the ground play another important role, and you have to sit with the crossed legs. That's and doing the forward bending. That is a position one has to take the anything, whatever they are giving to their body. You have to relax your body. If you're getting angry, sad, or frustrated, don't touch the food because food gonna absorb the energy of your body. So when you are happy, you are feeling good, then one should take the anything. Otherwise, go for the fasting. This is the best way because when you're sad, your body is not ready to digest the food, and when undigested food remain in your body, it's converted into the amma. Then you will get the problems. Okay, so one has to eat properly, sitting on the ground, chewing the food properly, and with the right mind, with the consciousness. The moment you are having your meal, it means you have to be focused. It should be, present. In the present moment, one should take the meal. Don't allow your mind to wander here and there. Because why we are having the meal? In order to give the nourishment, right? In order to enjoy each and every bite. We have the, we are slave of our taste buds. We want to have delicious food. There's many people like me. We keep dreaming about the food. I'm very, I love food, and especially I love the tasty, delicious, and varieties of the cuisine. I love to try. So if you are like that person, so you should be enjoying your meal, right? enjoy each and every bite. So be focused. When you are focused, then you're gonna enjoy. So it's not important that you have to attain the healthy body or something, but even for enjoyment, if you're looking for the pleasure, just be there. Enjoy each and every second of bite. So that food would be bring the nourishment to your body. And this is the one thing. Then preparation, which utensil is best for cooking? So clay pot, clay, iron. First is clay pot, which is made of the mud, clay pot, and iron pot. Then third is steel, brass pot, casting iron also you can use, and the stainless steel, good quality of steel you can use for cooking the food. Non-stick ware, aluminum ware, or plastic, or Tupperware. These kind of strictly removed from your diet. Even don't keep the water. People are using the plastic water bottle for storing the water. Don't use for storing any food in these things or cooking. Okay, don't, because food gonna mix with, because it's gonna react with the heat. Plastic react with the heat. Aluminum reacts with the heat, and non-stick ware reacts with the heat and citrus food, and then it's gonna mix with your food, and then you are eating those things. So if you're making in the food in your clay pot, taste is completely changed. Clay pot, iron pot. If you have iron deficiency, anybody who have iron deficiency, cook the food in iron pot and also eat from that directly. That's gonna improvise your iron deficiency. Take the meal, cook the meal in iron, casting iron or iron pot. So she would not be suffering from the iron deficiency, and her child would not be get any other problem. Which cooking, that's also important. So food should be cooked properly, uh, with the open lid. It should not be, we use the pressure cooker. Don't cover the lid, because Swami Vagbharji explained in the Ashtanga Hridayam that food should be, when it's cooking, it should be come in the contact with the sunlight and the air. Then the prana energy of the food would be increased, and it gives the nourishment to the body. So while cooking the food should be cooked either in the, so if you have kitchen window should be open, so natural sunlight would be coming, and the air should be passing on. When there should be a proper ventilation, it should not be a closed uh, you know room where you're cooking the food. And that's why after sunset you shouldn't be cooking anything. It's like after sunset one should not be having the meal. We're gonna talk about later on, but these things one should follow. This is the general things. By implementing these things, you are working on your balancing of the three dosha. Okay, so best is clay pot. If you don't get iron pot, if even iron pot is impossible to cook, brass, or you can use the stainless steel, good quality of the steel. Then for keeping the food um, not more than 1 2 hours, okay, 2.5 hours, not more than that. Freshly cooked and freshly eat. Okay, don't store in the fridge or keeping for the longer period of time. So immediately eat, but if still you don't have much time and you want to have, so within a 2.5 hour finish it. So for 2.5 hours, if you want to store the food, you can use the stainless steel or the glassware. Don't use the plasticware to keeping your food. Okay, so these things one should be, considering when they are preparing food. Food should be prepared with the lots of love, affection. I think in philosophy class you get the understanding of Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic. This is covered, right? In philosophy class. Sattvic,
Yes.
Rajasic, and Tam. Okay, love it. So, food category. So, Sattvic food, you know, uh, even all the vegetables which are freshly grown and freshly cooked, but the intention, if you change, that also becomes the tamasic. So very much important with the right intention, with bringing the nourishment to your family, to yourself. That intention should be maintained while cooking the food with lots of love. That's why when your mother cook food, it's so delicious. No, when you go to the any restaurant, any big restaurant, so much taste. Food is very delicious, but you could not pacify your hunger. Your hunger would not be satisfied because this love ingredient is missing. And your mom doesn't cook like a restaurant kind of thing, right? But she cooked with lots of love, with the few ingredients, and the food, become delicious and tasty, and it pacify your hunger. So intention is very much important. These things you have to consider. Okay, so right cook with the good intention and the right choice of the utensil. And now come to the position. I talked about it. This is the most important thing. Having it and which position. So sitting on the ground, this is the best position. Leaning forward. This way one should have the meal. Now come to the portion of the food. Before talking about the how much one should have the food, um, how much portion one should consume, right? So you can draw this thing. So this is a circle example. This is your stomach, and stomach divided into this part. Okay. So 50%, 25%, 25%. So 50% would be the food should be given to your belly. 25% for water, then 25% is for air. This should be the concept of, for maintaining the healthy diet. One should not be eating the food full belly. It always, should be remain empty, half empty. So example, let's take the example. If you like your, belly would be full by having the four piece of bread, one bowl of the rice, one curd, or one bowl of curry, then you should make it half. Okay, so two loaf of the bread one should take it, or half of the bowl one should take rice, and then half of the bowl of the curry. Okay, or half of the bowl of the curd. So these things immediately cut down the 50%. If you take two, so make it one. If you take 10, make it five. So 50%. Whatever diet you are consuming, it depends person to person. We cannot prescribe everybody like, okay, take two chapati in a day, because all the profession is different. Some people do sports activity, the wrestler, the sumo, those who are doing the more physical activity, their consumption of the food is more, and then you have to make it, cut it down with their ratio. Like if they are having the 20, like 5 eggs or something like that, so cut it down their diet in the 50% of ratio. Okay, then 25% you are keeping for the water, which is taken by, after, not with the food, but after 1 hour of your meal. You can take the water before 1 hour or after the 1 hour. Okay, not during the meal. So for 20%, you're keeping your belly for the water, 20% for movement, air. Air is also, important for digestion. So 20% you have to leave your stomach, because hollow part always has in the air, Your stomach always, when you're hungry, Kate, give the little bit sound. There's a part, there's a little bit, air. So your stomach, your small intestine, these are the hollow organs, right? So there would be a little part of the air. So 25% you are keeping, making your stomach empty and leaving the space for the air movement also. Okay. So otherwise, if you take the full belly food, then you have the burping issue, and you keep making your digestion very, very slow. So very slow, and then it converted into the ama, because it remain in your body for longer period of time, and you are train your body to eat multiple times, and then previous food is not digested properly, and then you you are creating more toxic. So this ratio is the general diet for everyone, okay, for consuming the food. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, now move to further. Food according to the position of the sun. Now, this is also the general part. No matter who is having what kind of prakriti, so this is the ideal, diet, sun position. Okay, so food according to position of the sun. First is low sun. Okay, then second is high sun. Third is no sun. Write it down quickly, then I'll explain. Now, sun play very important role in when it's come for the digestion. Sun is directly connected with the everything, it's ripen the food. Even all the fruits and vegetables ripen under the light of the sun, right? So it's ripening, cooking the food everywhere on this planet. And same way, it's helping your digestion to cook the food in your body system. So sun plays very important role. If there is no sun, it means there is a fasting time. So in order to improve your digestion, you have to take the meal according to the position of the sun. So when there is a, when sun, whenever the sun is not visible, or there is no light, mm, if you observe the animal, they don't eat. The birds and the other mammals, they stop eating because sun is not there, so they understand their physics, their physiologically, structure, that their body would not be digested. Even animals know these things. But I don't know, out of ignorance in the human body, or because of the different, many people uh, do these stupidity, start doing the stupidity, and they start eating after the sunset. So if we divide the diet into the three categories, so one is the low sun. When sun is rising, that time is the breakfast time, and breakfast should be like, should be given for your brain, not for your physical body. We are not considering that we should fill our stomach, but we should give those kind of things which helping your brain to stimulate, okay, which give quickly energy to your brain, because your brain is not getting the sugar, um, uh, in the during the night time, right? So immediate, never ever skip the breakfast. So morning always you have to have your breakfast, and what you should have: nuts, fruits, one bowl of the curd you can have it. Then you can have porridges and other in India we have varieties of the breakfast like parathas, dosa, then we have poha, upma, then varieties of the porridge. But I know in European countries it's very difficult. So whatever grow around you, fresh fruits, seasonal fruits, you can take it. Nuts is available across the world. So all kind of nuts which soak during the night, 8 hours at least, 8 or 9 hours, soaked during the night. That you can take in your breakfast. And again, curd, it should be fresh and happy local cow milk made of curd if it's available for you, not packet one, not which is coming, which travel across the world, branded one. I'm not talking about that kind of curd. Don't take it. Instead of taking it, don't take it. Okay, it will add more chemical to your body. So fresh cow milk, if you get it fresh, you can make the curd at your home. Those things is very good. Any porridges, any form of the porridges, you can have oats, barley, but don't go for the bread or long fragmented food or white flour. Don't take these things, or macaroni, pasta, or these things. Even in anywhere in your diet, don't include it. Immediately cut it down: white sugar, white salt, the packet salt, okay, and immediately cut off the white flour and even the milk if it's not fresh, and local cow's milk is available around you. Don't take the milk at all, cut it off. So substitute, you can make the coconut milk at home, almond milk, oats milk, and soya milk. You can make at your home. That milk you can take it, not again packet one. They use the preservative, which is harmful for your body. So instead of taking the packets, come to try to make it. It's so easy to making those things. Okay, those milk you can add in your diet, and even yogurt you can make it through those things. And these should be, you should take during the breakfast time. When high sun is, when sun is on the top, and then your jatha agni, your digestive fire is so much high, and this is the best time you can have the protein, lots of protein you can have. So pulses, all kind of pulses, and chapati, then lots of ghee, cow ghee you can have it, calcium intake. So again, curd or other things, coconut, all the varieties of the coconut you can have. That is having the high fiber and the calcium also in that. Then salad also you can have. So steamed salad or the raw salad you can have with during the noon time. Not in the morning, not in the evening. Noon time is best for the salad. All kind of salad you can make it, but don't make it like cheese. Cheese, is very much fragmented, and it's you can have the cheese, but if you're having the cheese, don't put into the salad. That's I'm saying. Okay, don't put into the salad. Cheese separately you can have it with your other things, but raw and this overcooked, overprocessed cheese could not go hand to hand. Okay, it's difficult for your body to digest. No sun, no food. It means after sunset, you should not be eating it. Okay. So if there is no sun, don't have any meal. But still, if you are hungry and something, so milk can be taken. What kind of milk? Again, if you are vegan, you can go for almond, oats, and don't take the oats. Oat is cold during the night time. So almond milk you can take it, cashew milk you can take it by adding the pinch of the turmeric, black pepper, and the ginger, dry ginger powder. Okay, and have with the jaggery, little bit jaggery. If you so that kind of milk would be, basically improving your sleep also before going to the bed. So, and it's giving the fulfillment of your stomach also. You feel your stomach is full, and then it's not even giving the pressure to your stomach for digestion. It's easily gonna digest by your body. So small amount, not the high amount, not too much milk should be given, but little bit. Add the water if you think it's so thick. So add as much water you want, and then go for the feed. Lukewarm milk should be given. Okay. Then if you don't like milk, so you can go for the soup. Um, Again, not packet soup, not restaurant type of soup, homemade, fresh vegetable soup or fresh fresh spinach soup should be given. So light porridges or those things should be eaten after the sunset if you are eating it. Before sunset, like around the 5 or 6, sun is about to set. So you can have again the light meal. Don't give pressure to your organs. Heavy meal you can have during the high sun. Low sun should be give the food nutrition, more nutrition food, which is more nutrition which is coming from the nuts, fruits, or the dairy products. Those should be taken early in the morning. Now, milk form which you can have milk. So best form of the milk. Curd should be given in the early morning. Empty stomach is very good. If you get the fresh cow milk and you can make the curd, then curd should be taken early in the morning. Empty stomach, that is the best with the mishri or the jaggery, any sugar or natural sugar. In high sun, buttermilk, adding the water into the curd and then you make it a little bit drink. So you can have the buttermilk while having your meal. Some people who are feel over dehydrated, they love the some drinks with their food. So buttermilk or herbal green tea can be given to them. Okay. No sun time, then milk is ideal. No sun time, milk is ideal. Any form of the milk you can have it. Okay, but it should be freshly homemade milk. Okay. So this is all about the position of the sun. Any doubt till here?
Did you say herbal green tea?
Yeah, not green like which is available in the packets and other things. I'm talking about like ginger, cardamom, and the cinnamon or the cameline. These, herbs you can take. You can make the tea, and while having your meal, you can sip it, or after or before. Anytime you can have these things. But no cold drinks, no ice beverages, no milk products should be taken when you are having the your meal, especially noontime. Only buttermilk can be go with it. Buttermilk is basically coming from the dairy products, right? So that can be good, but except that you cannot have the milk. Milk should be taken during the night. This is the best time for what kind of dairy products go with which time. Okay,
You
clear?
know, yes. For the countries like European countries and like where it's very cold in the winter, so do they need to change their diet according to the cold
Of
climate?
course, of course, of course, of course. That's why I'm keep telling you seasonal vegetables, seasonal fruits, because seasonal vegetable and seasonal fruits are having their food having the potentiality to giving the heat to your body. Just as spinach is warm, so we have the during the winter we get the spinach more. ठीक है, चौलाई का साग, सरसों का साग is very warm. Why we have during the winter? Because it gives the heat. So according to the season, one should have this uh, diet. always. So in European countries, there is a cold. So whatever grow nearby you, that means that is a supporting your system. That is ideal for your body. Across the world, you are transporting many things and improving their shell life by adding more preservative and those things. It's not gonna add the nourishment to your body. It's better don't eat them. It's gonna might add more chemicals, more preservative in your body, and later on it's converting into the disease. So of course, seasonal vegetables, seasonal foods, these should be given. Nuts is available everywhere, so you can have the nuts. Yeah, clear, dear?
Yes, yes.
So now come to the food according to the three dosha. Food according to the three dosha. So certain food should be given to the certain kind of when imbalance happen. Certain tricks, when one of the dosha is imbalanced, what kind of diet one should have it, and how they have to take their meal. First, general rules: according to the position of the sun. If you don't know what kind of dosha is imbalanced, but once you figure out, okay, this is the kind of dosha is imbalanced, so you can help them by introducing food according to the three dosha. If you don't follow the general diet, which is implemented to everyone. So Vat Prakriti. In Vata Prakriti, what kind of spices and food should be given? Write it down. So for Vata, Prakriti, people should have the best spices for them is warm drinks and hot water should be given to them. Okay, the whole day they have to take the warm drinks or hot water. Spices: cinnamon, cardamom, cumin, ginger, clove, and garlic. Garlic is the best remedy for them. So garlic should be raw garlic. Also, they can have empty stomach. One clove, only one clove. Okay, they can just take as a like a medicine and then take it with the warm water. So this so cinnamon, cardamom, cumin, ginger, clove, garlic. This is the best spices for controlling the Vat imbalance. Then taste. They should eat more salty, not too much salty, but sour and sweet and salt is good for them. Rock salt I'm talking about, not packet salt. Rock, pink salt, black salt. These kind of salt should be given to them. Then uh, they should have the warm, nourishing foods, which is freshly cooked. Okay, those vegetables should be given to them. And then uh, herbals, coriander seeds, fenugreek seeds, parsley, thyme, saffron, turmeric also can be given to them, but in moderation, not too much. Little bit they can have it. Okay.
Can you repeat
Then
that?
little bit, not too much. Too much would be, again create the problem for them. So little bit they can have it. Then they can also, add lots of cow ghee. Cow ghee work wonderful, especially when Vat go imbalance. Actually, cow ghee is working on the balancing the all three dosha, but it's basically working wonder, you know, on the when Vata go imbalance. So cow ghee should be given because body is so dry. So lubricate the liquid, the oil, certain kind of oil, the grease which is coming from the ghee and coconut oil. These things they can add in their diet. So lots of ghee should be given to them. Cow ghee A2 level, which is available in the market. Brand you can search it. So many brands are available. So Indian brands you can go for it because Indian brands they use the local cow for making the ghee. Okay, A2 level cow ghee. A2 level cow ghee. So A2 level cow ghee should be given when Vata go imbalance. Then even if you are vegan, instead of cow ghee, virgin coconut oil can be raw virgin coconut oil. Don't use for cooking. It should be on the top. Whenever you have your pulses, your curry, add on the top, okay, or salad, add on the top. So these bring the, it provide the grease to your whole esophagus tube, to your stomach, to your small intestine, to the large intestine. Very good. So ghee should be given. They have to take the ghee. Fats are good for them. So
And kapha people.
hear me, guys, I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So and the raw food should not be given to them. It's gonna increase the bloating in their stomach. So steamed salads, steamed vegetables, and sprouts, steamed sprouts, not the raw sprouts. Though it's very good, but it's gonna create the bloating in the Vata imbalance personality. So raw, instead of raw, you can steam little bit. Okay. Then cow milk should be given before sleep because they have the sleep apnea. It means sleep disorder. So cow milk is good. But if you don't get the cow milk, almond milk you can use it. Okay. Homemade almond milk you can use it. So then vegetables, all green leafy vegetables can be taken. Pumpkin, then all the varieties of the pumpkin can be taken. Then um, coriander leaves can be taken. Then um, potato, the roasted potato can be taken, but not the fried cannot. Roasted potato, tomato. Then don't give them any form of the cauliflower. Okay, any cauliflower um, varieties is going to increase the vat in their body. So then cold drinks, cafe, candy, unripened fruits, and too much astringent. Okay, too much raw astringent should not be given to them, like cucumber, and kakadi. Kakadi, I don't know what you call in English. If anybody knows, please write it down the name of kakadi. So for salad, whatever you use raw, try to steam and then they can have it. So these things, food for the Vata personality. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Pitta and the Kapha food. And yes, one more thing, they have to eat like a bird, like small meals should be taken by them. So sun diet would not be followed by them, but yes, after sunset they can have very little meal like soup, vegetable, which I talked about already, if they feel hungry. So after every 2 hour or every 2.5 hours, they should give one thing. They should eat one thing at a one point of time. Okay, not like multiple things they are mixing up, fruit salads they are eating, or vegetable salads they are eating. One time they have to go for the one thing. So one apple they can have after 2.5 hours, one banana they can have. So they have to eat like that. Multiple times they have to feed themselves. So this is the way to for the food for the Vata personality. Tomorrow I'll take all the questions related to the food. Okay, so because today is not finished, so many of you having the question which may be covered in tomorrow session. So bye bye, take care. Bless you. Keep practicing, keep motivating yourself. Meet you at meditation class.
Thank you. Namaste.
Bye bye.